Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby and welcome to Make It Saturday. Yes, just gone 2 o'clock this Saturday afternoon. Good to be here with you and we have got a stellar show lined up for you. As always, we are bringing the sizzle with some fantastic sizzler deals, and actually very exciting today, one of the sizzler deals has not been seen on Crafters TV before. So we're very excited about that. Now we're also going to be celebrating the fact that we have got the Gemini Mini back in stock and giving you the full run through as to why it is such a brilliant machine, why it is mini but mighty, and why it is a machine that you definitely need to have in your craft room. All that coming up as we go through the show. No doubt we'll probably chat more about the Christmas card exchange. We'll probably chat more about the fact that Leanne has got her new series on our YouTube channel, and all of that will happen. Obviously, if you want to chat along in the comments, you can. This is a pre-recorded show, so we're obviously not ignoring you, but you can chat amongst yourselves, chat to our social superstars as well. If you've got any questions, I know they will be more than happy to answer those for you. With me, the other side of the studio, I'm delighted to say, after what was a fantastic few days earlier in the week, trashing cars, making boats, doing all sorts of different stuff, it is the marvellous, and it was honestly my favourite craft along thing we've ever done, Sheila Halliwell, the car trasher. Here she is.
Good afternoon. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the weekend.
Yeah.
We are excited to be here on a Saturday.
Yes.
Ben is actually so happy. He's dancing over there in the corner.
I was just doing a little twirl
So
there.
no,
I'll
he's
do it
still
again.
now. He's still now. So we did some fun craft-alongs earlier in the week. We did the fairy as well, didn't we? I knew there was something else.
The fairy was brilliant. I forgot about that.
We forgot about the fairy, yeah. We didn't complete her, but we showed her how to assemble it. So, yeah, quite a few things to look back on there from the week. But today, another exciting show for you with some great deals and some lovely products.
Yeah, absolutely. Can I just say as well, I am hoping, I know you do anyway, but when we do craft-alongs and you recreate the projects that our experts do, you always put them in the I'm a Crafter's Companion group. I am hoping that you recreate the projects that Sheila's done this week, because they have been. I'm not just saying this because you're here. When I think of like the boat was brilliant out of the fruit treat boxes, that wasn't a craft-along, obviously, but the two craft-alongs, the angel out of the set you're supposed to make a sleigh in a tree with, incredible. But then my favourite one out of the seasonal car dies, the scrapyard, where we trashed cars for an hour, was just, it was genius, Sheila. It's genius. So I hope lots of people do recreate that card, and I hope we get all of the trashed cars all over our Facebook pages.
Yeah, I think it'd be nice to see what people do, and hopefully people will see like what we've done and maybe think something else. I'm just thinking now, you could make it into a police car. You could do a taxi, so you might have someone in your family or a friend who's a taxi driver. You could put stamp taxi at the top and make a row of taxis. So there's loads and loads of things you can do, and the more ideas we hopefully give to you, it'll trigger some off in your mind, and you'll get a little bit more adventurous and see what else you can create by just mixing all your dyes up and using unusual techniques like just scuffing with a knife, and straight away you've got a trashed vehicle.
I liked your technique when you were just like getting the glue and just like getting the dried glue bits on the project, made it look like it was old and tarnished. Yeah,
because I mean, how many times, and we all do it, don't we? Don't matter how careful we are. Try and not get glue on mirror card or metallic card, because it goes on there, it makes the right mess. And unless you're quick and you can wipe it off before it dries. But again, another way of using it now is if you're doing like a trashy car or a car that's bashed up, or a vintage car or something like that, then this is great. Get some, like my car, So like get some glue on your fingers, rub it on and leave it to dry, and it does give that scuffed finish. So, you might have someone in your family that just spends all the weekends cleaning the cars. I know we have our neighbours religiously clean their cars.
There's a guy on the corner of our estate, and all he does, right, he's got some nice cars, don't ask me what they are, but he's got 3 cars, and all he does, he just seems to be on a conveyor belt of cleaning his cars, and if he's not cleaning his cars, he is trimming his bushes outside the front of his house. He's no, not just every weekend, like all the time.
All the time.
So much so, we wonder, and he's probably about the same age as me. We kind of wonder if maybe he's like a secret millionaire or something.
Yeah.
Like, he's never seen him at work, but he's always washing his cars or doing gardening.
Yes, they're the same in ours because they've lived there since the beginning of, like when the bungalows were built. We just rent ours now because it belongs to a friend of mine. So, but yeah, I mean, their gardens are immaculate, absolutely stunning. Their cars are sparkling like you won't believe. And a lot of them are new cars anyway. Then we have one with a big caravan. So he's got the remote for the caravan, so they bring that out and clean that. And it's just mad. But hey, it's, you know, everybody has their own little habits. And their own little things that they do in life, which is important to them. So as long as we're all breathing, that's the important thing.
That is exactly right. Is anyone cleaning their cars or doing any gardening this weekend? I keep thinking about dropping my car around to his house, actually, and getting him to clean mine, because I haven't cleaned mine in ages.
I don't. Because by the time you've gone, you know, driven everywhere and gone up and down the motorway, it's full of rubbish again by the time you get to your destination. So, hey.
Let us know in the comments what you're up to this weekend. We're going to start with some of the scissor deals before we get onto the mini. I have never seen these before. So this is called the Fall into Autumn range, and Johnny's just singing in my ear, fall into autumn, we can watch the leaves forever and ever. Red, orange and brown, falling down, step into autumn. Fall into autumn with me.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa. We've never seen this deal before. Look at the price. You can tell this is Violet Studio as well because the quality is immense. This must be like a... That must be like a 200. It must be. 180, 200 maybe.
Nice.
It's a lovely, lovely weight. And look, it is £5.43. How many sheets were you counting earlier on, Johnny? 22 sheets for £5.43 or £10.87. It's single-sided. It is. There's no coating on it, so obviously you can, ink onto this, colour onto this. The first page. How beautiful is that little autumn wreath?
That's a beautiful page. Because look at what you can do with that. You've got all that spare around there. If you're using that as a topper, you've still got loads of that lovely deep blue.
So you've got 2 sheets. Let's count them as we go. This one, you get 2 of each. Look at that, beautiful like woodland scenes.
It's nice with all the fungi and the mushrooms and toadstools and stuff. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Hang on a minute. 36 single-sided sheets. Well, let's have a look and we'll count as we go. So that's 12 beautiful designs. 36 sheets, so it's 3 sheets of each. We've only got 2 of each. That's why it seems less. This is just like a lovely autumnal. Well, imagine that on an autumnal scarf, maybe. Yeah,
and I was just thinking, it's reminding me of your waistcoats that you sometimes wear, like your one today. It's like half and half, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So you've got the nice checkered. Look at that.
This is again beautiful wreath. Reminds me a little bit of the design on one of the digital papers that we had the other day that you absolutely loved with the moon in.
Yeah, I thought that. I thought exactly that because we had some with animals in, didn't we? And we had some with like the nutcrackers in there. Yeah. And then we also had a sheet with sentiments in there as well. But again, if you cut those out, you could be decorating those like little Christmas wreaths, couldn't you? It'd be so cute.
So I was just about right. I said 180, 200. It is 180 GSM. Yeah. You will get 3 lots of the 12 designs in here, so it is 36 sheets. Look at that, really cool design. That's like your wheat.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? Wheat, yeah.
Yeah. That's
shredded
like
wheat.
Really different shredded wheat. Get your strength up. These, again, beautiful autumnal kind of bouquets there. Snippability options here, Sheila, I think.
Definitely, yeah. You can cut those out, can't you? Make nice little toppers with those, or little embellishments for like clusters of things. So pretty.
I mean, I realise, we are kind of, what date are we today? 6th of December. But, stash these away, get ready for, autumn next year. Love this again. Isn't it nice as well to see pumpkins that are done in a more autumnal style? Because I think when we see pumpkins, we automatically assume it's going to be scary pumpkins for Halloween. So having papers like this with pumpkins that are done in a nicer way.
That are actually just the fruit themselves. Yeah, it's really, really beautiful. I'm surprised we've not seen this before. It's gorgeous.
I know. Lots of beautiful designs, lots of very usable patterns that you've got through here as well. Love the leaves and the foliage. Beautiful colours, Sheila, as well. Very rich, isn't it?
Yes, I would be using these all year round. I don't bother, you know, if there's a couple of like little autumnal things on, because it's so nice to use like browns in your crafting, and we tend to not bother really until it gets to autumn, and then we get all the browns and the oranges. I mean, it's just beautiful. You know, there's mushrooms and toadstools and fungus and stuff, isn't there?
Yeah.
All around us all of the time. You know, so again, you can be using those, and squashes and things. Again, you're going to use. Yeah, I would just be using these in the background things.
Well, that might be nice for someone who's, I don't know, someone who's into their cookery, for example. That would just be lovely to use whenever, wouldn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, my goodness.
It's a lovely pad for the price.
So just to reiterate, I've obviously only shown you the 2 sheets of each, but you get 3 sheets of each of the 12 designs in there. Single-sided, as you can see, so I know that will appeal to a lot of people. 12 by 12, 180 GSM. That is a lovely, lovely collection. Snap it up. It's £5.43 if you're platinum today, or $10.87. Now, let me flick you through this this next pad. So this is a 6x6 pad. Bonkers deal on the Pasta La Vista. We are giving these away on a Saturday. £4.70. Don't tell anyone the prices. If they're not watching, probably shouldn't be doing this, but it's the weekend, you know. $5.40 is the price. Now, you can talk us through this, because there was going to be a few changes this week in shows, but you were going to do, and I think down the line we are going to bring it back, a Pasta La Vista show, something that you've worked with. So you must have, I would have thought, worked with these papers. They're quirky, aren't they, these papers?
Oh, they're fabulous, these papers. Honestly, I almost found it difficult to take one out and use it. I kept looking through and going, oh, I don't want to use that one. Oh, I do, but I don't, you know, because if I take one out, I'll only have one left. But yeah, it's fabulous. And you would, if you didn't see the cover of this, I think you would go straight to it and go, don't these things look like spaghetti and pasta?
Yeah.
If it had no cover on, you would immediately, you know, think, these are like pasta shapes, and it's really clever, like how they've done that one there with the like spirals, you know.
Yeah.
Really, really lovely. And you know what as well? If you emboss them through one of your folders, and because there is a pasta folder as well, emboss your folder, and then sand it back because the core is white, it does come through, and it looks really great. Looks really great.
That one there as well reminds me of the you know, telephones back in the day with like the really long wires that used to get tangled. That's what that reminds me of. Or you'd
sit with, when you were on the phone, you would sit and just wrap it around your finger and then pull it off and then do it again.
Yeah. Those are the days. What is lovely again about this is obviously you've got you know, pasta related papers, but then you do have lots of kind of you know, bog standard patterns in there as well, don't you?
Yes, yeah, definitely. There's little zigzags and there's checks and tartans and things like that one there that you can use all the time. They're really nice spring colours. Again, you might be using them as tablecloths, things like that. So it's a really, really lovely pad, and again, a great price for £4.07.
Johnny just said he can. What did you say? He says, I can alone believe this price. Don't let this deal pass you by. You started it, Johnny.
Oh,
you started it.
Oh,
next.
Gosh.
Mixed pastels, cards and envelopes.
Oh.
Now, this is rather nice. So you are getting, look at the price.
What?
£6.11p. Oh, the deals are great, and the prices are low, I watch Crafters TV.
Oh, somebody get me out of here.
To be fair, Johnny started it this time.
Yeah, Johnny's right on it today, isn't he? Oh, blimey.
Dear. You're getting 50 card blanks in here, A6 size, 50 of your envelopes in here as well. And you've got these A6, but what's lovely about them, obviously, I think you guys can obviously see the pink there, but you've also got this beautiful green in here too.
Ooh,
some very different colours here, Sheila.
They're nice.
Yeah.
They're nice because as soon as we get past Christmas, we start looking at spring, don't we? Spring and summer. For people that make and sell, you're ahead by probably three months, if not more. So these are lovely. What's great about this as well is when we've got them in green, the card and the envelope, they look great together. But if you swap them over, so the green card goes in the pink envelope and vice versa, they look really, really lovely.
Like this, you mean?
Yes, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, that looks great, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
It's just an exceptional price, really. Great crafting builder. And isn't it quite nice, actually, to have other colours rather than just like, white cardstock, black cardstock?
Yeah, definitely. I think when we first, like 20 years ago, when we first, it became popular to start crafting and making cards and things, you would get packs like this, but they would be really a little bit inferior, inferior, should I say. They would be like a kind of value range, and they would never be very great quality. And then we started getting like white ones and craft ones and black ones, and then the coloured ones seemed to fade away. So it's nice to still have them coming back, or have them in the, I mean, I didn't know we did those like that in those lovely colours. So I think it's great to bring those back, because again it means you've got some nice background colours for a change instead of us always building on the white.
A6 size 100 pack, £6.11. Wow, $8.12 if you are a platinum member in the US. Next up, can you believe this? We have got the letterpress on a Make It Saturday, saving you 10% off the usual price. $35.99 or $43.99 if you are a platinum member. And in your box comes everything you need. I'll get it all out and show you, just to bear in mind. Oh, hello. What's going on in here? Who's been in this box? Who had it last?
It was me, but I put everything back in.
Oh, was it?
What's wrong?
Well, just there's not much paper in there anymore.
No, it was like that when it came. There was only, when I opened it, I did say to everyone, you will get 20 sheets of the cotton paper. Yeah.
You will also get, and this isn't Sheila's fault because it's been used a lot, you will also get a letterpress system with a flat top. Here's the thing though, that just does go to show. So this one is the one that's used in the studio a lot, and you see that eventually the top part is going to get warped, just like you use your plates day in, day out. It's because of the pressure of the Gemini. So it may well be a point that you decide, down the line you will need another one. You might want to get one today, but you've got your plate in there. When you use it, do you always keep your shim in the bottom? Because some people, I think, tend to, but Leanne says she doesn't. She pops it in as and when she sort of feels like it.
Yeah, I mean, when I first used it, when I first got the letterpress, I did put the shim in the bottom. Yeah. Because now we'd been recommended to do that, so you don't lose it, and also just keep it in there. So I did, but I felt that going through my machine, it was a little bit keen for me, so I did take it out, and then it didn't have quite as much pressure. But again, it depends what you're actually stamping onto, letterpressing onto. So if you're using 300 GSM card, then obviously you might not need the shim in, whereas if you're doing it on paper or something more fine, you might need to put the shim in. So I think it's definitely, see what's best for you. Yeah. And depends as well, I think, on how much you use it, to be honest.
All of your different cards shapes are marked out for you there on your platform. And again, handy that you've got the handle there to feed it into your machine. The machine you're using, of course, is either going to be your Gemini Junior or your Gemini 2. There are two machines that you can use it with. You've got your ink pad included in there as well, so that's your jet black ink pad, the dye-based ink, and you also are going to receive a couple of the plates as well. Well, 3 plates actually, because you get 2 of your sentiments in there, and you've also got that beautiful floral, which will look like this when you start popping this onto the cotton cardstock, which also comes with it. It's going to give you that beautiful deboss, and then that fantastic inked image. It's a stamp that you can't replicate with your photopolymer acrylic stamps. This is the best way to be able to get the most professional stamped image with that debossed effect, which you'll be able to appreciate when you get this back home. You will get 4 different colours of your cotton card. I think it is 4. You've got ivory, you've got like an off-white, there's a dove grey, and I'm sure there's one more, but we're just double-checking.
I think there's a more white, isn't there? Like a white and an ivory, and then the warm one, and then the grey. And they're all nice. I think you get 5 of each, don't you?
I think it's five of each, I think. Yeah, or it might even be 6. We'll double check. You've got your tape in there as well. And you're also going to get your instruction guide. What I would say to you is, if you are new to this and you want all the information, just subscribe to our YouTube channel, where you will see hours and hours and hours of letterpress information. Leanne's done a series with the letterpress as well, so make sure you check that out on YouTube. It's all there for you. And whilst you are watching on YouTube, do always feel free to like our videos when you're watching. Give them a little ding, like that. We're always very appreciative of that. And if you're not signed up yet to our YouTube channel, do it, because you can make your own playlists, you can get notifications of when we're going live, and of course you can trawl the back catalogue of shows that we've done here. $35.99 is the platinum price on that, or $43.99. Next up, sparkle pens. On the screen for $7.99 or $13.59. Not seen these on a show for a while, but these are those beautiful brush nib pens, not to be confused with the glitter markers that we have that have got more of a chisel nib. These are just jam-packed full of tons of glitter. Water-based again, aren't they, Sheila? So there's so many possibilities with these. Yeah, definitely. You can squeeze, like, you know, squeeze them into a little palette or something, add some water and paint with them, and it goes a long way, and it gives them beautiful, beautiful sparkle as well, especially if you're doing it on black as well. And you know what? It looks really nice. I think I did it on a show. I think it might have been at Hobby Maker, where we used the letterpress and we used the cotton card as well, and actually coloured in the rows with some of the glitter markers, and it looked absolutely stunning when it had dried, and you've got all that sparkle when you tilt it. It just made the letterpress image absolutely just pop off the page. $7.99 or $13.59 is your price on these. Just to say as well, I don't know why Jamie was just doing it, that there you'll need to take off that little yellow ring, because I remember when we first had these, a lot of people were going, oh, my pen's not working. Yes. But you have to unscrew it and take that off, and then you pierce the second part of the pen, don't you, which then allows the liquid to flow. Yeah, once you put the top back on after you've removed the ring, you feel that, like you hear, and you feel the little pop, and then you give it a good shake and get that glitter floating around within it. Next, ballpoint glue pens. I mean, if you've not picked these up yet, where have you been? These have been so popular over the course of the last few weeks in various bundles and various sales shows. These are incredible. 0.7mm nibs on these, perfect for applying, you know, a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of glitter, some of your flocking, whatever it might be, gilding flakes. Basically, 5 pens that you've got that are just like this, that are loaded with your blue glue. You can give these a little bit of a wake it up just by tapping down gently. Because again, a lot of people who bought these for the first time were like, oh, I can't get them to work. It's such a gentle tap, Sheila, isn't it? Yes, it is. And you think, we're so used to using glue that you think that actually a load of glue is going to come out, and it's not, because it's quite controlled. And it's a bit like a ballpoint pen, isn't it? So it just gives you a tiny thin line. So it means you can go over like a stamp that's been, like a greeting stamp or a sentiment stamp that looks nice. You can go over it and then glitter it. You can add tiny little dots of glitter onto things. It's very precise, and it's so small, that nib, that you can get really subtle glitter elements to some of your projects. They're great pens. Yeah, and a handy item to have in your craft room. I mean, 5 for £7.19 is unbelievable value for money. $9.59 is the price on those. And where has this deal come from? Can I just double, treble, triple, quadruple check? It's both of these, right? Now, Sheila. Yes. Graceful plumes. Stunning. Absolutely beautiful. $14.99. Yes. 6x6 on its own. $5.99. Yeah. So we're talking about over £20 worth. Oh yeah. Over $28 worth of paper. Yeah. Beautiful. There's no way that this should be the price you're going to see in just a second. I'm happy that Big Pop is in the producer chair. He's he said, you know what he said? He went, I'll deal with the meeting on Monday, like that. He is big cheese. He's in more meetings than me now. You know, I say I'm Big Wig Ben. Was in a few meetings, got chucked out of the meetings. Now I'm in a few meetings, but when it comes to meetings, Big Pop is in all the meetings. So he says he'll deal with the fallout from this, because I'm sure the price you're about to see here for the 12x12 and the 6x6 is not right. And this is, I'm going to make this up. This is a better than Black Friday deal you're about to see here.
Yes, yeah.
It is a 6x6 pad and the 12x12 pad worth over £20, worth over £29. Only in this show, because when they find out this price, it's going to be changed. This is your price. 3, 2, 1. £4.
No way! That's definitely wrong, isn't it? We better be a bit quieter and then we don't.
Yeah.
You know, although no one's in, so it doesn't matter. Oh my goodness! You need to get that. The beauty of this is you've got it in the 12x12 and the 6x6, so you've got the scaled up and the scaled down, which is an amazing, ridiculous value for what you get in there.
Just for the tape, it's not me. I'm just doing. It's what it says there, so I'm just doing what I'm told.
Wow.
£4 or $5.60. That is a wacky bonkers price.
Yeah,
Next
crazy.
up, we are going to get into and have a look around the Gemini Mini. This is our mini but mighty manual die cutting and embossing machine that is back in stock. £27.99 platinum price. $55.96 if you are in the US and you want to jump in and grab it. All folder based. This one is with the 6x3 folder. You're going to find most of your dies will go through this. You're just obviously limited to the size of the cardstock that you're using. It is precise. It is powerful. It is portable. It is simplicity without the electricity. And it's so simple to use, honestly. Even this guy can use it. If you're wanting to get this as a Christmas gift, amazing. If you're wanting this as your first die cutting and embossing machine, you don't want to spend a huge amount of money, amazing. If you're wanting a machine to complement your electronic machine for those days when you don't need to engage it because you just need a quick die cut or emboss, this is incredible. Let's have a look at it with Sheila. It's such a great machine, and I think sometimes people underestimate just how brilliant the Mini is.
Absolutely. Do you know what? I got one, I think I asked for one recently. It was probably maybe back end of September.
Yeah.
And I have little machines at home and I'd been using them, but I always feel if I'm working for a company, I should be using their machines. You know what I mean? I've always been like that. So they very kindly found one for me and gave it to me because they were out of stock at the time, but they found one and gave it to me. And do you know what? I've used it so much because the amount of pressure in here, you'd be surprised how many of your dies you can get through here. You can also get, if you've got slim embossing folders or small embossing folders, you can get those through as well. I mean, we've got it, you've just seen like Ben there with it, put it on top of the box. It's so strong, right? So it's got suction feet like this. So you can see the suction feet here. The beauty of this is I want to say I've got 3 different small machines. Yeah. But none of them are that small. And so I can get this in my handbag. And I nearly took it with me to a hospital appointment a few weeks ago. Because I thought, do you know what? I'm going to sit with it in the back row and just cut some dies out for my prep while I wait for Wayne to be seen to. So, but I didn't take it with me in the end. But I did think I would do. But I mean, you put that down there. I banged that a bit harder than I needed to. But look at that. That's a glass mat. Yeah. That's a glass mat, and that is heavy. And it's an A3 glass mat, so it's massive. 13 by 19 inches. So that is just ridiculous. And all you need to do is you can push it. Look at Ben. Go on, Ben, do your trick. Well, look, it can lift itself up. Look at that. And do you know what? What's amazing about that is that's a box, isn't it? So normally it wouldn't stick to cardboard, but it does. It's all in there. Oh. It's not an empty box. It shows you just how sturdy it is. Yeah, I bet. Do you reckon it would? No, it might not. Well, it probably. I don't know. Would it pick up the MIDI machine? I've got all my stuff behind now. To come back in a second. No, there's one at the front though.
Oh, the machine on its own. Yeah. I don't know if
if they'll fit, will they? No, but they probably won't, will they? Unless you do it on the side. It probably won't because it's not got a flat surface, has it? What about on the bottom? No, not your bottom. The bottom. No, it won't, will it? No, it's not going to work just because there's not a wide enough thing for it. But it was worth a chance.
It does.
Oh my goodness! Incredible! It's incredible. Honestly, I think last time Leanne was on and she was talking about it, she said that it's mini, but it's mighty, and that's what we said we should rename it, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
The Mighty Mini.
The Mighty Mini.
Because it really is incredible. Now, I will show you as well, like how we do the die cutting and the embossing, but I will also, I think I've got it in my bag, I will grab my plate and I will show you what my plate is like and how well it cuts still. So let me just find it in my bag because it's in here somewhere, I've seen it. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. When Ben's, oh, here it is.
What you got?
So, right, so we've got one here. This is like a fairly newish one. It is quite well used, but this is the one that we've been using in the studio. Right, so this is mine. Right, so now I think that's like a banana.
That is like a banana.
But it still goes through. I have to give it a little bit of a shove, but it still goes through and it still cuts. It's the cutting thing that's the important aspect with this. And the great thing is that you can use all surfaces.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter whether you can put it through that way, you put it through that way, you open this, turn it round, put it through that way. So you can use all four sides, which is absolutely brilliant. And for things like...
Are you going to use it now?
Yeah, I'll use it now.
I want to see that one being used.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it now. And do you know what I'm going to put through just as a great experiment? And it's not an experiment for me because I've done it like a lot this week and last week. But the cloche die, you pick that up and you go, oh, I'm going to have to get my midi out maybe, or put it through the Gemini. That will fit on there.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it fits on there. Yeah. And this, like, let me grab a piece of cardstock here then, and we'll trim it down so that will just fit on there. Let's just tape that on, just in case it moves, although I don't think it will, but we'll just, no, not at all. Not at all. It's surprising what you can put through. When I'm cutting or prepping anything at home, I always check, because I think, you know what, it's so easy, and it's so time-saving.
Yeah.
It's portable. Doesn't take up much room, so you can take it with you. It doesn't use any electric.
Yeah.
You know, you can do it on your knee. Very often, if we're watching something on telly, I'll take a tray into the living room and I'll sit on the sofa and we'll watch a film and I'll cut all my little bits while I'm just sat on the
It's
settee.
a good way to prep for the next day, isn't it, or for the next project?
Yeah,
Get
definitely.
done,
Let me just make sure that's on the edge of the card.
Flower
yes,
forming as well, to cut your flowers out with.
Yeah, Here we go. So here we go with the bendy frame.
Oh, that's amazing. It goes through.
Yeah, and then obviously, there you go. See, I might need a new one because it's just a little bit crinkled there, but it's gone through. But look, it's cut. Yeah. It's absolutely cut out, no problem whatsoever. The only thing I can't cut on it is acetate, because obviously acetate is thick and it's heavy, and so that needs the assistance of the metal plate. But I'll tell you what, if there was a metal plate for this and it worked, I would be using that as well. It's great for doing like all your little dies. So again, if you've got teeny dies, like we've had the cloche dies, they're absolutely minute. The people in there yesterday, but it's so quick because you don't have to do the plate all the way through. You can just do it a little bit and then bring it back. It's amazing. You can also do the embossing folder.
You can.
So we've got some small embossing folders which are meant to fit with this. Again, you can still use these on your big machines, but what you get in the packet is you get like a shim. So you will use this with the embossing folder. So if we let's pop a piece of nice metallic card in here.
That's a 2D one, isn't it, you're using
This is a 2D one, yes. So we do it on the top, I guess, wouldn't we? Because I've not used mine yet.
I don't think it really matters.
I don't think it would matter. You just need that thickness to go through. And again, let's take that through there like that. And there you go, 2D embossing folder. And again, it's done a lovely little job there. Look how beautiful that is. So again, amazing how it'll work. And also if you're using a die that has, say for instance, like let me show you this one, which might just give you the idea. So you can see on here, if we've got the, some of the dies have got like little ridges or holes. So these bits here, these cut, I put that little piece out, but what we can do, if we so if I pop this through and cut this, I'm wondering if I can get two out of here, because you can do multiples with it as well, depending on what you're cutting. So if I was to do that and then put this in as well to see if I can cut another one, I might be able to get it, just get it that way like that. Okay, so what will happen now if I put that through the plate, one of these will actually, it will emboss it for you. So it will emboss that middle section. So again, I'm doing two pieces. So and you can feel it's a little bit firmer when it goes through, because obviously we've got 2 sheets of card in. Then, because it doesn't come with a rubber mat, we can take that out of there.
Clever, clever, clever.
And this one, let's see which ones. I mean, that has got a little bit of an indentation on it. But this one, it's definitely got the indentation on it. And you can feel it. You can feel it's raised. It's hard to see because it's white, obviously. Let's see. So, there we go. So it's very small. It's a very small area, but you can see that it has just embossed it a little bit. And so again, if you do two pieces together, because there's no rubber mat, you'll find that you will get the emboss. I mean, that's I can see it on that one as well. So yeah, I can see it better there now. So it definitely will do a little bit of the embossing if your dies require that. Yeah. But I just think it's amazing. I absolutely love it.
It is a brilliant machine. Just to say as well, I won't completely unbox this one, but I did show you in there a few minutes ago. You've got the machine itself, and just to say, you do get included, because I think sometimes, because there are certain things out there, aren't there, where you'll get a machine. I'm not just necessarily talking about die cutting and embossing machines, but whatever it might be, you'll buy a machine or you'll buy a computer or something, and then it will be like, oh, well, but you need X, Y, and Z to make it work. And then you have to get X, Y, and Z separately. And that's really frustrating. We don't do that here at Crafters Companion. Whether you buy the Mini today or whether you buy the G2, we always make sure that once you get this home, you're crafting straight out of the box. You'll need to buy more plates and folders and whatever it might be down the line, but we make sure that we go, right, you've got the Mini. What do you need to use the Mini? You need a folder, so we give you a folder. And then you need a shim, so we give you the shim. So you've got those in the box. If you decide that when you buy this you want to get more shims and more folders for later down the line, because with the nature of what you're doing here, you will need to buy more, you can put this in your basket. But actually, if you just want to get this today, haven't played for the first time, everything in the box that you need. There's an instruction manual, but as you've seen, it's so simple, and that's the genius about this, is the simplicity. And Sheila's pretty much in that 5-10 minutes there, just taking you around everything. There's nothing more to it than that. It's that easy, and you're only $27.99 today. If you're a Platinum member, you're at $55.96 if you're in the US and Platinum. It's a brilliant machine, and one of the very best in the family now, which is, of course, the Mini, the Midi, the Junior, and the Gemini 2. We're going to take a short little break. We're going to come back. We'll have some more play with the Mini, but in the meantime, a great opportunity for you to check out your baskets. And in case I didn't mention it before, £4! Quick as you can. We'll see you in a mo.
Hi, it's Jay Pressey from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Why I love Crafters TV. Simply put, your skibbity riz, as Ben, #lead presenter, apparently usually says. The quality of the products are phenomenal. Value for money is exceptional. The instruction and inspiration is mind-blowing. And you're always going to get a laugh. And if you see the two guys in the back here, that's why I really love Crafters TV. I am very happy and fortunate to be part of the CTV family. Toodles!
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty program today and receive 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits to joining Club Inspire include special members-only sales, and you can receive discounts or exclusive access to products, and even free gifts. You will receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro that you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. See if you can craft your way up to our ultimate Club Inspire tier, Platinum, where you'll enjoy the very best discounts and rewards that we offer. As you keep climbing the club, you can actually reach Platinum Plus and even Platinum for life. The more points you collect, the more you will be rewarded within our amazing special Club Inspire community. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
I'm here because I do love Crafters Companion products and Crafters TV.
Your products are great, made with great care and thought, and are second to none.
Love all the products. I love the tutorials we get.
Your papers shimmer and make all our crafts shine.
I love all of the products and all of the paper pads, of course.
I love Crafters TV because it shows you the best tips and tricks on how to use your crafty stash.
The quality of the products are phenomenal. Value for money is exceptional.
Amazing presenters, craft goods galore, launch days and craft vaults, deals bundles and more.
Your pens, pencils, and markers make all crafters say, they are mine.
Or I love Crafters Companion. Well, it's because I'm not a very good crafter and Crafters Companion makes me look better.
Crafters TV, my favourite part is the interaction we can have with the lovely presenters. You are all so down to earth and genuine people, always willing to share and help with your suggestions. As an unpaid carer, I had to give up my job. You provide me with many light moments in my day. Your products are great, made with great care and are second to none. Thank you.
What I love most about Crafters TV is the community.
Crafters TV brings everyone together from different corners of the world.
It also connects you with people from all over the world.
You guys have been there for me. I feel like you guys are my family. I feel like I'm crafting along with my friends.
I met some of my best friends for life from Crafters TV, so thank you very much.
When you're having a tough time, you can switch on Crafters TV and you can go on the live chat and you know people will be there for you as well.
And there's so much support, respect, and inspiration all through the socials.
It's a place where we can all share our love for Crafters Companion, ideas, and get inspiration from each other.
So what's not to love about Crafters TV? So go make a coffee and pull up a chair. Let's all get crafting. I'll see you all there.
Kathy Green from Mechanicsburg. I just wanted to stop in and say that I love all your innovative products, and the demonstrations are like amazing with all their inspiration, and of course Ben, who's multi-talented and loves Mechanicsburg. So thank you, CC, for all.
Welcome back, everybody. Good to have you with us. Oh, what a show it's been. It's been amazing. The sizzlers today have been incredible. If you haven't yet checked those out, get them. They are only for this show, so do be quick. I think the Violet Studio 12 by 12 paper is incredible. The deal that you've also got on the graceful plumes as well, just shush, yeah? Just shush. Don't tell anybody. Feel free to multi-order on those and do what you need to do with those paper pads. That's all I'm saying. Do what you need to do with them. That deal will not be here on Monday. Producer Johnny will be in a meeting on Monday. And I'll just blame him. It's nothing to do with me. He told me. He told me to do it. That was it. So it's his fault. Speak to him, not me. Not me. Also, very, very good price on the Gemini Mini today, $27.99 or $55.96. It's such a brilliant machine. Honestly, if you are looking to maybe get your first machine, if you are looking to add a machine into your life to work alongside an electronic machine, and that's something to talk about, Sheila, actually. You know, a lot of people might be buying this for their first machine. They might be buying it for the kids or the grandkids, but actually, there's a lot to be said about having a bigger machine like the 2 or like the Junior, and then having a Mini alongside that. A lot of people tend to do that, don't they? It's a good thing to do.
Oh, definitely. And our viewers will know how much I use this, because every time I do a craft along, I always say, and I've done it twice this week, I'll say, well, we need to use the Gemini 2. And then I'll go, you know what, we don't need to use the Gemini 2 on the actual craft along. We'll go, because we're just doing these small things, so we'll just use the Mini. When I first joined the team, the MIDI was the one for me, mainly because it had that bigger mouth, and again it was just a bigger version of this, but because the Gemini 2 was new to me, I was a little bit anxious about getting it wrong, so I used to go for the MIDI, and then I got the Mini myself at home, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is like my best friend. I just have it, and even though we've got like, there's loads of them here, I mean, this is the place where you get the Minis from, I always bring my little one with me. It's always in my trolley. I bring everything with me, and it's always in there, so if I go back to the house, I need to do prep, I can do it. I can fit it in my handbag if I want to. Again, you can be using tiny scraps of card, throw some in a bag, take it with you while, you know, you're getting the dog's grooming being done, sit in the car if you're waiting for someone, and just roll out some of your cuts. It's absolutely amazing. And when you do come to get new plates, they are ridiculously inexpensive, aren't they? Aren't they something ridiculous, like $4.99 or something? Can you tell us, Johnny? It's something. I know they came in and they went out straight away because I missed it. But you know what? There's something ridiculous, the prices. And I'm sure I've seen you get 2 in a pack. Well, it's absolutely nothing, is it?
And even if you're a heavy user of these, I know we've talked about the pressure, and over time, obviously, your plates or folders in this case will bow. It's going to take time to get there, isn't it? And as you've demonstrated, and in case people missed it, look at the folder you've got, and that's still usable.
Oh, I'm using this, and obviously I tried to get some off the website, but it said sold out, and I was like, oh, you're joking, it's only been a couple of days. So, I mean, I can probably get one from here, but I'm still using this. And do you know what? We have some plates in here that are actually, they've separated. They've separated. So this is, you know, we've used them that much. Now, I've probably used these every day, more or less, since I got the machine. And I've put everything through here. I was testing some dyes that are coming out sometime next year, and I can see where the grooves are from that. You can see all the different colours in here. I've used them so much, and honestly, and they're still going, and it's brilliant. I can put them in that way. And Leanne said
it's like a Pringle you got there.
It is, yeah. She said even if it's bent like a banana, it will still cut. You can still use them. So yeah, and I'm expecting over the next few weeks it's going to end up looking like a big smile. Can we just show again if we missed it? Just because some people might not believe that. They might be go, oh well, she's just saying that. Can we just dive that? No, we'll do it. We'll do it. Yeah. Let's do it. Right. So what I'm going to do, and I'm going to try this. This is an experiment I've not tried, because you know when we want to make shaped card blanks, we always do them on the Gemini. And I thought, well, I've got these 3x3 little card blanks. Now this is thick card. I'm not sure how thick it is. I've had these for years, and I just found them the other day. So they're always great for experimenting. But if we wanted to do a shaped card blank with this, we can still do it. Obviously, you can only go the width of the plate, of the folder, should I say. But if you pop your die just so that it goes over the edge, like that, so you can still see that you can see my skin underneath there. As long as it goes over the folded edge like that a little bit, we'll tape that on there. So we're going to use my bent folder. We're going to go through 2 thicknesses here, and I'm being honest, I haven't tried this, so it might not work. But what we need to do is just put that through like that now, and let's see if that'll cut. So you can see. Well, it feels like it's going through. If you've got any doubts, you can either bring it back. If it's thicker card, you might want to do it a couple of times. I've taped it down, so in theory, and what you can do, just turn it over, see if it's cut through. I think it has, but it might need another couple of goes because I'm going through double thickness. It's thick card, and obviously you can't then add an extra shim here. No. You just have to go with the folder. But if we can show you, and even if I have to go through 6 times, I would do, just to make it cut. So you can see it's cut at the sides here now. So, and it's probably gone through. If it's not, then I'm just going to pop that through again on that side. Yep, let's put it through again then. And this is what you find on on another machine.
100%, yeah.
You know, this is what happens when you're doing like, say, you want to make a card blank that's 300 GSM, and you put it through a few times because of the thickness. That if you look at the depth of a die, I mean, it's probably like a millimetre or two most, isn't it? At its deepest. And you know what? It'll you'll still be able to, or have to, get it through. Okay, let's have a look at this now. So it's gone through the top layer, no problem. It's gone through the, I'll need to get that tape off there, so just bear with me while I get the tape off there. And I like to do this. I like to test things, and I like to show you, you know, we're doing it live. I like to show you how it's actually worked. But look at that now, what we can do.
Yeah.
I think it's almost gone through there, but I can put that back in now. Hopefully it won't actually move. Let's pop that back through and see if that helps now. And you might want to put it at the top. You might want to say, right, I'm going to try it through the middle. Don't think it makes the slightest bit difference. Do it another couple of times. See if that'll do it. Get it through. Because you can wind this 50 times.
Oh, exactly right.
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Backwards, forwards,
right, so
forwards,
the die
backwards.
has fallen off there now. And I think it's almost gone through. It has this, look, if I just do that, it's gone through. It's gone through. I think I've moved it slightly.
But even still, it's testament to the power of that machine that you can go through that thickness of cardstock.
Exactly. And what I wanted to show here was that's because it's moved, you see, because look, I took the tape off and it's slightly moved, so that's why it's made it a little bit tougher to get through there. But again, you could be making little card blanks, gift cards, bunting. If you do it through, I'll tell you what, how long have we got?
A minute.
Okay, let's see if we can quickly do this then. Let's see if we can do it through 2 pieces of this. I'm just eager to show you. I'm not sure what the weight is on this. This might be 240.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get it through there quickly. We'll do a couple of runs through with that one and see if that will have cut. This is mirror card, but we know it's definitely going to cut through too. It's not quite gone through, but another cut. Oh yeah, Luke.
Yeah,
another couple.
Pretty much.
Luke. It's gone through.
Wow.
Another bit through there, and it would have gone straight through. We're on mirror card here, and remember, mirror card has got like a foil on top. So, but look at that. I mean, that is beautiful. I'm thrilled with that. That would be good for me. I could trim off the little bit, and it will work through. If you did like 160, 200, 240, it would probably cut through both, no problem. I've used very heavy cardstock there.
What a brilliant show. A great demonstration again, I think, of how good a machine the Gemini Mini is. £27.99 is your platinum price on that today if you're in the UK. It is $55.96 if you're shopping in the US and you're a platinum member. And of course, don't forget, we've got all of those Sizzler deals for you as well, all on the website. You've got to pick up the deal of the Violet Studio papers, never seen before on Crafters TV. And the Graceful Plumes as well. Let's not talk about that deal because somebody's going to get in trouble on Monday, and it is not me. Massive thank you to Sheila. Thank you for a lovely show. Thank you guys for watching as well. I'll be back with you on Monday next week. You might want to be watching. I'm just putting it out there. Lots of potential things you've never seen before on Crafters TV coming your way. If you want more crafty content too, don't forget Leanne's new series has dropped over on YouTube, so give that a look. 6 episodes to have a watch of over the weekend. Until then, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and bye for now.